Hello, my name is Michael Wireman, and I'm going to share with you more mind-blowing teachings and doctrines from the Bible which you may have missed or overlooked. Now, in my earlier vlog, I explained to you that there are many different Bible translations and different versions. Today, we're only going to be focusing on two different versions of the Bible, the NIV, or the New International Version, and the NLT, or New Living Translation. From these two versions of the Bible, we're only going to be studying only one verse. And that one verse we'll be studying, Hosea 11, verse 12. All right. We'll start with Hosea 11, verse 12 from the NIV. Okay. Here we go. Ephraim has surrounded me with lies, Israel with deceit, and Judah is unruly against God, even against the faithful Holy One. Now let's go to Hosea 11, verse 12 in the NLT. Israel surrounds me with lies and deceits, but Judah still obeys God and is faithful to the holy ones. How can this be? Did you hear that correctly? The NIV describes an unruly Judah in Hosea 11:12, and yet the NLT describes a faithful and obedient Judah in Hosea 11:12. How do we get this inconsistency? How do we get two versions, different versions of the same verse from the same book? Well, the prophet Hosea first wrote Hosea 11, verse 12. He had to, and this was back long before the invention of the printing press or the where everything had to be handwritten by hand by different scribes. Eventually, he wrote the original autograph and he sent it to different scribes, and they made copies, and they handwritten copies upon copies of different versions. And then eventually came to a scribe in Judah. One of the Judahites started reading Hosea, the prophet, and as he's reading from the prophet Hosea, comes to Hosea verse 12 and says, "This kind of makes our people look bad." And he also starts thinking, "Won't people take offense to this?" So, he originally overwrote, say, unruly Judah with a faithful and obedient Judah in Isaiah verse 12. And then, from that moment on, there were like two versions of what was that version? There was, in the northern kingdom of Israel, we had the unruly, unfaithful Judah. And in the southern kingdom of Judah, we had a more faithful and obedient Judah. So, the NIV, how should we say this, has the northern Israeli version of Judah, have a very good Judah, while the NLT uses the Judahite version. Each of these explain these very inconsistencies of different versions of the Bible. Of course, this small change is only a simple recorded change. There are far more other changes, which I'll explain to you in the next vlog. Until then, God bless you and have a wonderful day.